Hello, I'm Scott, and welcome. We are doing Classic Space today, and it's set number 6846, the TriStar Voyager. And this one came out around 1984. Again, I would have been only 8 years old. And this is just, I mean, the play features and the swooshability and what you can do with this. Classic Space is among some of my favorites, so we'll kind of dive into this in a second. I do have the original instruction sheet right here, which is pretty cool. You know, the instructions, these aren't exactly easy to build. Move that aside. There you go. So it's getting pretty brittle and old, so I have to be careful with this. I was so glad that I had probably 99% original parts. There's probably a couple substitutions in there somewhere. I'd have to really, really dig deep to look at the coloring to, if anyone was original, right? But I'd say a lot of these are, because there's so many unique pieces in this. So most of it's probably original. With a couple substitutions here and there that are difficult, like these single plates. I've got them buried into a huge bin of them, so it's hard to do. And some of these, are probably not original. But the main plate here, the antennas, I don't really have too many of those outside of this color, so it's probably pretty close to original. Getting into it, it just had one figure, so the red space guy, and I actually made sure it wasn't like he's a little slightly faded in the face, but it has a great torso print still going. I can't believe when I was looking this up that this set was sub $5. So can you imagine having a kid with getting a bunch of these? Who knows? But I'm pretty sure most of these I got either for birthday or holiday gifts. So it's just fantastic. Super thankful for my parents getting me into Classic Space Lego, which is amazing. But to get these used, you're looking at bulk lots to try to score these, or it gets really expensive. So, whether you're Bricklink or others, to get new in box, I've seen them anywhere from like $50 to $200 to try to get these new in box. So it's extremely hard because these things are almost 40 years old, right? So it's like 35, 36 years old since 1984. So good luck trying to get these, but these are just amazing builds. And here, getting into the play features here, you've got a little bit of wing movement here. These kind of can rotate around. It's very, very easy to swoosh around. And probably the really interesting feature is that this actually slides out and becomes like a little escape pod, right? So if the ship itself gets damaged, or he kind of lands and he can kind of float around with this by itself. So that's a pretty nice little build there. But it's interesting that they use the old steering wheels in the old sets. I've noticed that in the space sets they use like the town steering wheels. There we go. And that just slides right in there like that. But yeah, I love these wing pieces. They're so nice. And of course, in space, you have to use antennas everywhere, right? And then this blaster in the front is super cool. So with that is set number 6846. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you love Classic Space as much as I do. We've got another Classic Space mini build. It'll be the next video, and I hope you enjoyed, and watch us on the next Classic Space video. Bye-bye.